Thank you very much, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to lovely Crawford Auditorium, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to our winter concert this evening. On behalf of Mr. Vetter, Mr. McFarland, and our new student teacher, Mr. Shirley, we wish you all a very, very wonderful evening. Thank you so much for being here. The first group that you heard was actually a brass quartet made up of Mr. Eric Winter, Mr. Cyril Pena, Mr. Will Maley, and believe it or not, Mr. Tommy Meza over on baritone. In case you're wondering why the big bald-headed high schooler was playing it, that's because Tommy is actually traveling home from San Antonio, Texas, where he was attending the graduation of his older brother from Air Force Basic Training. So we wish him all the safe travels and getting back here. Didn't quite make it back in time, so it was my pleasure to step in. The reason why we had that group playing for you and why we're going to have another one do it for you up next is because back on January 28th, the Ohio Music Education Association hosted what is called the Solo and Ensemble Adjudicated event. It's an opportunity for high school students to either perform a solo with a piano accompanist or a small ensemble, such as a quartet, to play different types of music that you wouldn't normally play in this type of setting. It's called chamber music. And we had several groups go, and we're going to have two of them play for you tonight. Both of these groups received 1 superior ratings the day of. So just like when we're in marching band competition, that 1 is the real coveted rating. And I'm very, very proud to say every single group that we had either earned a 2 or a 1 that day. So if you would please give it up for all of our solo ensemble participants. The second and final solo ensemble group we're going to have will be a clarinet quartet consisting of, Mr. Sean Russell, Mr. Jason Park, Mr. Tyler Wiley, and Mr. Seth Tyndall. Would you please welcome the Deer Park Clarinet Quartet to the stage? time, please, if you would mind, for these solo ensemble groups. I understand that a lot of the work that went into the solo ensemble groups, and there were 7 that actually went to the event, was mostly squarely on the students' shoulders. It's an opportunity for them to develop not only a new level of musicality, but also a new level of leadership, where they have to take on the role of being the conductor, of being self-critical, of making sure that they are working on their own improvements. So it's always a challenge for them. And a particular note is every single part that everybody plays is an individual part, so you do not have the support of the rest of your section when you are playing your material. So it's always a challenge for them, but a lot of them did a wonderful job, and I'm very, very proud of them. Next up, we're going to present to you our fantastic Deer Park High School concert band. And the 3 pieces we're going to perform for you will be part of our performance this coming Friday at the OMEA Large Group Adjudicated event. And I'll talk to you a little bit more about that very soon. But the first piece up for you tonight is a fantastic overture that's been a part of my repertoire since I was these guys' age. It's near and dear to my heart, and we now present to you in canto. of Friday's competition. By the way, all of the programs that you pick up tonight have an itinerary included in there. If you would like to come out and listen to us, it's out at Harrison High School. 4:30 p.m. is the performance time. I know it's not particularly great for afternoon work schedules, but if you're able to join us, it's free and open to the public, and you'll be able to hear these pieces again in a wonderful auditorium, similar to what we have here. Not quite as big and as grand, but still a very nice place to come and listen to us again. So you're certainly invited to do so. The format of large group requires that each ensemble, concert band, selects 3 pieces. 2 of them are director's choice, and 1 of them has to be from a select list that OMEA puts out each year depending upon the band's class. And this year, the next piece that we're going to present to you is what we call our select piece. And this one is very programmatic. It's intended to tell a story. So as you listen, try to imagine maybe celestial voyages and stars and astronauts and all kinds of beautiful things, because this next piece is entitled Saturn, the Ringed Planet. We hope you enjoy it. so goodness gracious. As many of you know, I had to unfortunately be apart from my beloved students here for a number of weeks earlier this year due to surgery I had to have. But things are better now. I'm moving around, obviously, a lot better. So for those of you who sent your well wishes, and even some of you cooked dinner for my family and me, I sincerely appreciate it. I'm truly grateful to be a part of a school district that truly is a band family. So if you would give yourselves a round of appreciation for how well you take care of me and our students, I appreciate it. So please. During that time, and it's never good for a director to be apart from his or her band, during that time there were some truly fantastic people taking up the slack for me. One of them is not with us tonight, but it was my long-term substitute, Mr. Jacob Walker, who's a recent graduate from Miami University, and maybe he can hear us. Let's give him a round of applause from afar. Also, another fellow you're going to meet a little bit later in the night. I think he's back over here, and I'm going to mention him. He's probably not going to come out now, but you'll see him during jazz band time. We are very fortunate to get to have student teachers on a regular basis here from Miami, Xavier, NKU, Miami University, and this year we have another fantastic Miami student teacher. He's about to be a band director when he graduates in May, and he certainly helped out in my stead. Let's give it up for our student teacher, Mr. Nicholas Shirley. And the final piece of the puzzle is my venerable co-director, the fellow who laid the foundation for all this, and we're now going to bring him on to complete the concert band portion to play our concert march entitled Allied Honor. So if you would please welcome to the stage, Mr. Joe Vedder. very much, and if you would bear with us for maybe about 4 or 5 minutes, we're going to switch things over, dismiss the concert band down to the audience here, and get set up for the Deer Park High School Jazz Band. So sit tight, we'll be right back with you. Thank you.